Hi, my name is Pradeep Walia. I'm a co-founder of Artificial Learning Systems. We call the company Artelus. Artelus is providing healthcare services to the forgotten billion. We are using artificial intelligence to bring healthcare to the most lower bottom of the pyramid people who can't afford basic healthcare. By automating the healthcare process, we are bringing primary screening to the forgotten billion. So our primary and only focus is healthcare. Our technology is very generic. We have built a framework with a core deep learning technology of over 200 layers and over 200 million neurons. But we feel the best use of this most powerful technology on this planet today is healthcare. Uplift the masses. So I'll give you a quick example. You have hydrogen, which is a gas. You have oxygen, it's a gas. When you put them together, you get water, which is basis of life, sustains life. You have artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, big data, blockchain, Internet of Things. These are all technologies. In and of themselves, they're just technologies. But you bring them all together, you create hope for humanity, hope for sustaining life, hope for bringing the entire world above. We don't want to build divisiveness. We want to build cohesiveness. So we want to bring healthcare to everybody in the world, democratize healthcare. Absolutely right. That's a great question. AI can be a threat to humanity because just like we evolved from, so they say, from the apes, we were smarter, we are at the top of the pyramid today. Once AI starts becoming self-aware, it will become top of the pyramid. However, if humans, we owe it to ourselves to not allow that to happen. We have to control AI. But using AI is inevitable. For us, an example I give you. Doctors will not be replaced by AI, but doctors who don't use AI will be replaced. Does that capture the essence? Middle East, we are penetrating the market. UAE and Dubai, Abu Dhabi are early adopters. They are adopting this at a faster pace than the rest of the world. Dubai has opened their doors to the world to bring these technologies. They have made it frictionless. Come, operate, succeed, amazing, fail, no problem, try again. Dubai and UAE generally is on the forefront of adoption. And I expect acceleration of this technology to start from this region. Singapore is a very mature market as well, and the adoption may be a little bit less behind the UAE geographies, but it is not that far behind. Singapore is accepting blockchain and fintech as a bigger acceptance than healthcare. I'm assuming healthcare to be a faster adoption here, fintech to be a faster adoption there. I could be wrong, I'm not an expert in fintech, but not that far behind. We are looking at that region, not so much Singapore, but the countries around Singapore. Our target again is the forgotten billion. So you think countries that are unable to afford medicine, high quality medicine, people who cannot afford high quality medicine, that's our target market. Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Cambodia, India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Africa, GCC nations. That's our first and primary market. Then we're going to move towards Europe. We are CE marked company. We have our product approved for sale in Europe. And then we're going to move towards the United States. We have just applied for our FDA process to begin. We hope to receive FDA approval in the next 12 months or less. And that's when we will be ready to go into the United States. See, what Trescon does is a fairly unique approach. What attracted us to Trescon was the ability to do a matchmaking event. So you did some pre-qualification of candidates or companies or decision makers who had shown interest in our products and services, and you did match them with us. So you kind of reduced a lot of pre-sale cycle and brought the teams together, which is of great value. If Trescon were to continue doing this, I think you will evolve as a preeminent source of conferences in the world. your workshops, your speakers, of very high quality, and continue to do the enhancements in the coming shows and bring more companies together with potential customers. Because, and the key reason here is, this is such a bleeding edge technology and solution for a company who's in the startup space working on scientific breakthroughs. Contacting potential customers and sales is the last thing in our minds. So we look at you as an extension of our business development team, and thank you for that. We have generated some interest from local hospitals and some investors, and we will be following up on all of those leads in the coming weeks. Absolutely, without a doubt.
Hi, I'm Rajeshwari, co-founder of Artificial Learning Systems in short Artelus. When we talk about competitions in the AI and specifically healthcare, we are one company who believes that we need a million more Artelus to cater to a billion forgotten people. So in healthcare, we would love to work in collaboration, encourage more people to come into the healthcare domain of AI, and help a lot more people who deserve healthcare, who don't have it right now. If you look at AI, of my understanding, I'm not the expert though, is that there are a lot of applications of AI in healthcare specifically. I think we have very few people who are participating in that, and we would see a lot more people coming into that. We love competition. Yes, it was very interesting. We had a lot of diverse industries. We saw people working on personalized AI, we saw blockchain, we saw drug traces, working on private data. Very interesting. All of them are a part of AI. When all of these come together, I think that is when we will be calling ourselves true AI in terms of AI for the world. Okay, so that's what makes us unique. So we've made AI very simple for a layman. You would not believe if I say that anybody who's just had a basic education can operate our systems, because the difficult part of the doctor is already in our AI technology. So all they are seeing is a basic two-step process, and the rest of it is happening in the background, which is the core technology. And so now we've brought AI to the most common person. Currently an NGO worker is operating our systems. Because he does not know that AI is a doctor that is giving him the readings. So we know that Singapore is also far advanced in AI and adopting AI, but in healthcare, not heard much of it, but we would definitely look forward to seeing how many healthcare players are interested in the Southeast Asia region, and how are they doing, what best practices we can share with each other and compete with each other. There might be some unique product they're working, how we can co-sell. That's something we'd be interested in looking at. Yes, definitely. Not just World AI Show. I would encourage startups to attend all AI shows, because these are platforms where they're actually seeing a lot more people, learning a lot more, identifying gaps. Maybe there is someone who's just started off, who wants to know what's happening, with a company that's 1 year old versus a 6-month startup versus a 4-year-old not startup anymore after 4 years, but what is their growth path? How did they grow? Share experiences and best practices. Those kind of panel talks will be very helpful. Amazing. Your people are diligent, and they will just follow up with you every day until you budge in. But I like that, because considering we're startups, we wear multiple hats and we're doing different roles. But this constant reminder, helps us to, not forget that yes, we need to do something to be here and take out that extra time to be a part of this.
My name is Saif at Darmaki. I'm a partner in Artelus Learning Systems. As a partner in Artelus, we see opportunity in this region, in the Middle East. UAE is leading the world into artificial intelligence. They hired the first Minister of Artificial Intelligence, and they came up recently with the Artificial Intelligence Strategy. So what Trescon is doing is fully aligned with the UAE government. First of all, I would like to thank Trescon for providing this opportunity and doing the World AI Show in Dubai. This is a great opportunity to learn about the current advancement into artificial intelligence. For sure, this will touch every aspect of our life. Now it's touching our life, and we see many applications of AI